Hey, guys.
Hey.
Well, we're back here with you for the final minute of this top 10 game. It's an exciting one out there. Super great job out there. Dorky in first place with 16,460 points. We got Chrissy 1965 with 15,605 points in second place with some plays left. So we'll see this. We're going to watch this in the last 40 seconds. It can, Chrissy, pass Dorky here at the end of the game. It is a tight one for sure. Oh, there it is. There it happened. Chrissy jumping into first place there, kind of in the last half a minute. Doing that. So nicely done, Chrissy. 1965, getting up there. There's Trixie, Wildcat, Dolly 75, Scuba Steve. Bunch of our players there in our top list here as far as PCS goes, out there playing in this game. There's Dorky, Las Vegas, Mom Hee Haw, and Trixie now in fifth. Trixie still has a couple more plays, so you never know what might happen there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I think everyone else in our top 9 are out of place.
That was a pretty high scoring round, considering the fact that nobody in the top 9 was under 13,000 points.
Yeah, it was deep with points. Like a lot of times we'll have a big high score at the top, but then not so much underneath there. There's Chrissy, 1965, officially getting that win in top 10. That is not going to take Family Guy out of that first place spot there, but congratulations on a great win, Chrissy. We're happy for you getting the win, and now we're getting enrolled in this game of Meso Perch.
Oh yeah, I see Lady Love checked in saying good luck everyone, have fun.
Let's send out some luck to Lady Love. Here we go, pile it on.
And there you go, Lady Love. A little bit of luck for you for wishing everybody else some luck.
There we go. And so we are rolling. We got just under 4 minutes to get enrolled in this next game of Meso Perch. We're pretty light lifting today on national days.
Oh, yeah, we've had a lot of national days the last couple days. I feel like just because it just gotten off of Thanksgiving.
Right.
And they were like, okay, all these national days that we held off for Thanksgiving, we need to push them all onto today.
Right.
And now we're finally back to the normal. Like some days we have one national day, other days we have 3.
That's right. That's right. But today is a cool one. It is National Roof Over Your Head Day.
Woohoo!
Was created as a day to be thankful for what you have, starting with the roof over your head. There are many things that we have that we take for granted and do not stop to appreciate how fortunate we are for having them. So appreciate, be thankful. We just had Thanksgiving. It's a time of year to be thankful for all the people and places and all the things in our lives.
Yeah.
And it's super cool to make sure that we recognize that.
To have a roof over my head.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing to have for sure. So, National Roof Over Your Head Day. That is today. So, great one.
Oh, yeah, we are just about 2.5 minutes till getting enrolled for this game of Meso Perch.
Any interesting birthdays to you on the list of celebrity birthdays?
Let me see. I mean, there's Ozzy Osbourne in 1948 was born on today, actor and singer.
He was a big topic of conversation. I don't think it was on our broadcast. It was when I was on the producer side of Cash Crew 2. But we had a long conversation about Ozzy Osbourne because I think it was Amelia didn't realize that Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off bats at concerts.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was an insane thing that he did.
Right. I think they said that the original thing that happened, like, because we did a bunch of research during the show, was that someone threw like a dead bat up onto the stage. And he thought it was a fake bat. And so he bit it off and everything, thinking it was just a fake bat. Then, of course, he went to the hospital to get checked for, like, rabies and all that kind of stuff after that. But then he got so much publicity, he did it again.
That's insane. I mean, that is just craziness. I can't believe that I mean, he acted pretty normal for that first bat bite to like bite into what you thought was a fake bat,
right?
And be like, oh, that's a real bat. Okay, I'm good. Let's continue on with what we're doing.
Right. Well, I think when you're talking about with Ozzy, that there was probably heavy medication going on
Yes.
during that as well.
Yes, he did probably enough to make you not care about biting the head off a bat.
Exactly. So, but happy birthday, Ozzy. Yeah,
His
that was
show,
kind of
his
one of the
reality
original
show was funny.
Yeah, it was kind of one of the original reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all got to walk into the Osborne household.
I think that was something that we all just needed. I don't know if
Or that sent our whole society spiraling in a bad direction. I'm not sure, but
I think it
was entertaining for
It was
sure.
entertaining. Yes, that
At
is
least,
100%.
yes.
I didn't know I needed to know that much about Ozzy Osbourne, but now I do because of the show, and it's great.
Yeah, no, I mean, and great guitarist for sure.
Oh, yeah, musically absolutely so talented.
Yeah.
And a great performer as well.
Yeah. So there you go. Great open wheel racer is Rick Mears. Auto racer, born in 1951 on this day.
Ah.
Yeah.
And look at that. We're getting enrolled in this game of Meso Perch. We're going over that, going for that top score of RJ 5616.
Yes.
And that's a really high score right there.
Yeah. What is that score?
That's the 30,890
almost
point
31
score.
grand. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a crazy good score. Almost could be in if that was during a open play session.
Oh, that's almost gets you into the top 7, just the one game.
Yeah, you need to score like 4,000 after that, and then in each of the games, and
Yeah.
then you're in the top.
You're in the top, yeah. No, that was a crazy good game. We'll see if someone else can have a crazy great game. Here right now, we got Fish Catcher jumping out there into first. Our winner from last round is in 6th with Chrissy, 1965 there, jumping into 6th place.
Oh, yeah.
There's Flash Daddy, one of our top players out there, jumping now into first. We're just under 9 minutes to play, so a lot of things can happen at the moment.
A lot of plays can happen, and a lot of changes could occur.
Yeah, well, I tell you one actress that probably is a little before your time, so you probably don't recognize that. But if you were a teenager in the 80s or older, you probably recognize the name, and that's Daryl Hannah. She was an actress, and she was the lead actress in the movie Splash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who this is.
Yeah.
I've seen her in newer stuff now.
Okay.
Her playing as a little bit older actress. Nowadays.
Yep. Yeah, huge with her and Tom Hanks in Splash, where she was a mermaid. She's also been in some other things for sure. But yeah, that was the first thing I remember, seeing her in was Splash.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting one. I wouldn't have recognized it, but born in 1895, Anna Freud, psychologist.
Dang. I've just a little interruption.
Yeah.
Scuba Steve says today somebody scored 34,000 points in a game.
Oh, wow. What game? I don't know what
Scuba
game
Steve,
that was.
if you know what game it was that they did
Yeah,
that
let us
in,
know about that.
Let
That's
us know, because that
crazy.
is an insane score right
That
there.
is.
And I'm excited to see where that lands them in where that top spot is.
Because that's going to really shake that game up. That's going to be a hard score to beat. But, of course, I thought the 30,890 here in this game by RJ was,
It was almost untouchable.
Untouchable,
But
yeah.
now finding out that people can score 34,000, you're like, oh, well, maybe nothing is untouchable.
That's why you got to keep playing. As often as you can, be playing these open games. And there's Brat out there in first place with 11,090 points.
I think Brat was fibbing on the chat.
Oh, yeah?
Because Brat said, Mess Purge does not like me.
Oh, looks like it's liking you a little bit more right now as you're in first place, Brat. So congratulations on breaking the curse or whatever that was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, let's it was in Meso Perch.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Well, so
It's hey, the phone screens are hot right now.
Yes,
apparently.
so get your play on. Yeah, oh, Beefs is claiming the score, I think.
Okay.
Saying that he scored 34,870 points in Meso Purge.
Okay. I think Nikki could correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think Beef was our season 1 champion. Was our PGL season 1 champion.
Oh, so Beef knows how to win.
Beef knows how to win. I'll get verification of that, or Beef can verify that, but I'm pretty sure Beef was our season 1 champ.
Well, we got 3 people now to send some luck to.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got Brat, Scuba Steve, and Beef, all that we need to send luck to.
Okay.
There you go. A bunch of luck for all you guys.
Here we go. All right, here we go. It's hard to carry because it's so heavy. There you go, guys. A bunch of luck coming at you guys.
It seems like Brat doesn't really need it.
No.
Brat
no,
or
not.
Beef.
Yeah.
Because
Nikki says that is correct, by the way. The Beef is our season 1 champ. So there we go.
Good to hear from you, Beef.
Yeah. A legendary player. That's like dipping back into the Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, back in the day when Brett Favre kept on coming out of retirement.
Oh, yeah.
And just kept on slinging the rock around.
Yeah, that's right. That's
what Beef's doing right now. He just came back and was like, okay, time to win.
Yeah, this isn't Packers Brett Favre. This is Vikings Brett Favre right here. So we'll see how Beef can do in those finals if that score holds up. I mean, that's a pretty high score. But I thought RJ's was pretty high, and he just crushed that.
Oh,
Yeah. So we will see as that plays out. Here's another birthday I recognize. I didn't finish up. Well, first off, I didn't finish Anna Freud, which is the daughter of Sigmund Freud.
Okay.
But, she was a psychoanalyst as well. So, but yeah, so anyways, there's Anna Freud. I don't think I've ever heard about Anna Freud. Sigmund, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, famous. But, another person I am familiar with is born in 1965 is Katarina Witt, a champion Olympic figure skater. I don't know that I could have ever been a figure skater of any kind.
Oh, yeah. No, I do not have that kind of grace on the ice.
No. I don't think I have that kind of grace in anything. I kind of have the touch of a blacksmith. So
exactly.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try under Nikki and who was that? Was that Boat Racer 1?
Yeah.
Under the advisement that we should try pickleball.
Yes, that does seem like something I could maybe be okay at.
I like the idea of a smaller tennis, like tennis, but on a smaller court.
On a smaller court,
Yeah.
Can I just use my hands instead of a racket?
Yeah, because once we put an object in our hands, it becomes exponentially more difficult. I don't know why.
Bare hand, just bop, hit it back. I would be great at it.
Mostly, my best skill in sports was when I could get actually engaged with another human and use force, impose my will on them. But that was kind of my best asset as an athlete.
That's how you became a college lineman, and then it was also your job as a basketball player.
That's right. Coaching a get shooters.
People don't usually know that there are just people that get sent into basketball games just to move people around.
Yeah, no, my basketball coach in high school used to just say, hey, get our shooters some room.
Get our shooters some room.
Yeah, I'd say, yes, sir. So,
that's how you got your playing time.
That's right. Hey, our shooters can't get any room to get some shots off. Get them some room.
You're like, I will set the hardest screen you have seen.
That's right. I might be coming back to you very soon with the number of fouls that I'll have at the end of that, but I'll get them some room for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, there you go. Oh, and I recognize this one as well. This actor, Brendan Fraser, he was George in George of the Jungle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, born in 1968. Yeah.
Wow.
Brendan Fraser.
And that's all of our celebrity birthdays.
There we go. We made short work of that. Well, it wasn't a tough celebrity list or national days. We just had one national day. And I just thought, well, let's just get it out of the way.
Let's just get them out of the way. Well, there's only about a minute and 40 seconds left in this game of Meso Purge. Brat is in first right now with all of Brat's plays used up. AI 2818 is in second. Looks like most people in that top 9 have used up all their plays.
Yes. Well, we're going to be asking the folks out there to send us some luck today.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We got a 15-minute Family Feud audition happening this afternoon.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If we can get on Family Feud, we're all for this. This is like gonna be the highlight.
It's a family dream to meet a little bit of Steve Harvey.
Oh, Steve Harvey's awesome. I want to be made fun of by Steve Harvey on air. I think that would be awesome.
Oh, I was talking about this with one of my old roommates the other day, and I was talking about how we have an audition and stuff like that. He was like, "You're gonna meet Steve Harvey?" I'm like, "I don't think I'm gonna meet Steve Harvey in this audition."
Right.
But if I get it, if we get it as a family, like then I'll probably meet Steve Harvey.
Right.
And he was like, "No way," because we had spent like last year a significant portion of our like YouTube watching was compilations of Steve Harvey on Family Feud, just like having like really funny interactions with people.
Oh yeah, those are so hilarious.
I want to be on one of those compilations.
I've even seen Steve Harvey say to people like, "You're going to be a YouTube sensation off of what you're doing right now." You know, yeah, which is great. Yeah. So, Brat is still in first place, I guess. Meso Perch does like you this round. You're sitting in first place. You're out of plays, but it's out of time as well. I think you're going to get the first place finish. Not going to be big enough to beat, I haven't officially heard it, but that Beef score out there or the RJ score. Yeah, that is a win for you,
Oh,
Brat.
yeah, especially for someone that said the game doesn't like him.
I think the game's liking you. It's liking you a lot.
Enough to get first place.
That's right. You got to win, my friend.
It's starting to cozy up to you.
It's snuggle up to a perch is what I say, and make it a friend. In these times, if you got a friend, it doesn't matter if it's a perch or what it is. You got to take your friend that you can get. So, congratulations, Brat. And that means we're getting enrolled in Top Dog. Who is our top dog out there so far?
Our top dog right now is Misty56. As of yesterday, Misty56 had the highest score with a high score of 27,930.
Let's see,
Misty top one.
Yeah, 35.
With 935 points, pretty good score right there by Misty56.
Yeah, almost 28,000. These scores in Meso Perch kind of mess me up, you know.
Oh yeah, because those Meso Perch scores are super high.
I'll tell you what, these folks out there on their phones know how to do some perch fishing because they are getting literally a mess of perch. But we are moving into this top dog, so you got to wrangle up your dog and get a win here. The top score, Misty56, like you said, almost $28,000. Seems very possible when I'm hearing these Meso Perch scores.
Oh yeah, I mean that seems a lot more possible, especially that score by Beef is about 10,000 more. I mean, it's just insane score.
Yeah, that is not so time, but well, we'll see how that all plays out. We still got all the way up till December 8th to get that top score in any of these 5 games.
Oh, yeah.
To get those 5 secured spots with the top score in any individual game. In addition, of course, we'll mention it again, we're going to have that open play session immediately following our our happy hour broadcast today. So come be a part of that happy hour broadcast with Cash Crew 2. Then they'll lead you right into that open session play, and you can get into that top 7. That's the compilation score of the 3 games during the open session. And you can get into that.
Yeah, last open session put 2 of our top 3 scores up there.
Yeah,
the last open session, number 1, the first place spot and the second place spot both came from that session. And then the 4th place spot as well came from that session.
Yeah, our number 1.
It's pretty easy to get into it right now, especially with how early we are and only played 2 sessions.
That's right.
So getting into that top 7.
Yeah,
get in and play so then you have a good shot at getting into that top 7.
Right now, it is Mama Bear sitting atop all plays with 48,835 points. And like you said, that's a compilation of all 3 games.
3 different games. As you can see, one of the Meso Purchase games can go for 30,000. So if you get a 30,000 pointer, like you're in, let's say you get 10,000 the next couple, you're at a 50,000 point one, and you're number one.
Yeah, and we're going to be playing in that open session. At 6:05, we'll be playing Pride of Minnesota. At 6:17, we'll be playing Vikings Victory. And at 6:29, we'll be playing Top 10. So that's going to be the 3 games of the open session. Make sure you're there and you're in there, ready to play. We'll get after it immediately following the happy hour games of Top 10, Messel Perch, Top Dog, and Pride of Minnesota.
Well, yeah. Well, do you want to go over those open play rankings?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, in 7th place, Dodley 75 with 38,080 points in that 3-game high score.
In 6th place, we got Destiny with 38,855 points.
Oh, yeah. And then in 5th place, Boat Racer 1 with 39,285 points. Really good play, 3 games by Boat Racer 1.
We got just about 10 seconds. Make sure if you haven't clicked on the icon in the lobby, make sure you click on that so you're in this next game of Top Dog that we've got going on. So make sure you click on that. Don't miss out because it's rolling now. So you just did Boat Racer, is that right?
Yep.
In 5th place. In 4th place, we've got She Devil with 40,000. That's our first in the 40,000 point club in the open sessions. And that she got that with 40,300 points.
Oh, yeah. And then in 3rd place is Scuba Steve with a score of 42,995 points. One of those better scores in those sessions. Good job, Scuba Steve. And like you said, he was in...
I think he beat out his previous, I don't know, that might be just the best score that he had.
Yeah,
I think he's got other scores that could have been in here.
I think that might be his Vikings Victory. I think because he has the #1 score in Vikings Victory right now.
Oh,
and I
okay.
think he might have had the #5 score in Vikings Victory
Maybe that's
as
what
well.
it was.
And then it bumped him, but that bumped him out of the top 5 because you can't have 2 spots.
Right. We'll go over where those sit currently as well, or at least where they sat at the beginning of today, at the end of the yesterday. But yeah, that was Scuba Steve. In 2nd place, we got Jackpot 108 with 44,745 points.
Woohoo! And then we're in 1st place with a really good lead, Mama Bear, like we said, with a 48,835 point high score. They did that in the last session that we played. Really good score by Mama Bear, setting them pretty far ahead of the next closest with the Jackpot 108.
Yeah. Got a nice little lead, but I wouldn't be comfortable with anything at this point. Make sure you're here, and ready to go for that open session tonight. No lead is comfortable. We got folks out there like Beef knocking down over $35,000 point scores.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So it can happen. Hey, Carbs are in 1st place. They're always first place for most of us. But yeah, Carbs are in 1st place right now. We see if that can stand. Oh, no, it didn't slam long. Slim Jim maybe just eating just protein.
Right next to his signed photo by BC Johnson.
That's right. He's sitting there eating a steak right next to Carbs in 2nd place, enjoying that, looking at BC saying, hey, how you doing, bud?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go over what we gave out last week in those Vikings Victory rounds.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, in 5th place, we gave out a baseball hat to Jay Kerrigan last week. Good job, Jay Kerrigan.
And then Amex brought home a Vikings stocking hat. Very stylish.
Oh, super stylish. Both those hats were really cool hats.
Yeah.
Then in 3rd place, really cool prize, signed mini helmet by Anthony Barr. Came with that little letter of authenticity too.
Very cool.
Dan won that. At one point, Dan was the #1 scorer, and then got bumped down too by Birdie Boy and Slim Jim.
Yeah, that's why you got to keep playing all week. You got to play all week because it's till midnight on Friday.
Oh yeah, but I don't think Dan went home with a bad prize. He's still getting that signed helmet by Anthony Barr. Really cool prize right there.
One of my favorite prizes for sure. In 2nd place, again, we had a photo signed, and it's not just a photo, folks. It is a framed photo. Really, really nice. Photo signed by BC Johnson. So congratulations, Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah, and then in that first place spot was that coveted signed football by Dalvin Cook, and that was brought home by Birdie Boy.
I think every time I saw that ball, there was like this hum that was coming from it. It was like, oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that is very coveted. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think it was glowing when I took it out of the box.
Yeah, I know it. There was some kind of a radiant thing happening from it.
Yeah, it was dragging me towards a direction. I think it was towards a Vikings touchdown.
That's right.
Dalvin Cook touched it, and so now it just he has a power over the football.
It just goes towards the TD. There you go. Well, congratulations to all those folks. This week we got another group of great prizes out there. Third through fifth is Vikings baseball hat, Vikings stocking hat, and Vikings baseball hat.
Oh yeah. Oh, really cool, stylish prizes.
Yes, very cool, very cool. It is the like we talked about before on the broadcast. It is the stuff that they wear right on the sideline.
It's the most in Vikings apparel. Yes,
yeah, very cool.
Don't be behind the times and win yourself a Vikings hat.
You don't want to be wearing a 2019 season Vikings hat. This is what the cool kids are wearing. Yeah, you want to definitely have one of those. It is super, super cool. So what's in second place, though?
Oh, yeah. Well, that second place spot is a photo signed by Alexander Madison, a player who started for us at running back at one point this year.
Oh, yeah. Great player. That's a very cool thing. Like I said, it's framed, signed, looks great. Get that certificate of authenticity, and super cool. And then another one of those coveted prizes that when you walk by the box that came from the Vikings facility here, that you walk by the box, there's a little bit of glow coming from beneath the tape.
Oh, yeah.
There's a hum coming from it, and that is a mini helmet signed by the Adam Thielen.
Oh, super cool. I know we missed him having him last week. Especially after he sported such cool Alex Trebek cleats.
Yeah, that we definitely did miss him, but we didn't miss him so much that we didn't get the victory.
Oh yeah, no, they missed him so much that they got the victory so that he could come back to a still winning team.
There it is, and we've had this several times, twice. I know Dalvin Cook got this award. We got a new Player of the Week this week as well.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I forgot that they probably couldn't announce the Player of the Week till after last night's game with the Ravens and the Steelers.
Yes, so it's a little delayed.
Because it was so delayed and it was an absolute just crapshoot.
Yeah.
Especially at quarterback for the Ravens. Having to start Tracy McSorley, who hasn't started since Penn State.
No, yeah.
Didn't look that bad actually though.
No.
They didn't look horrible. I mean, it was a very rough game for the Baltimore Ravens,
right.
But they kept it within a game against an undefeated team.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not bad.
I think McSwirly, that's like on the all name list though. Like,
oh yeah. No, he's now become like there's songs with about Tracy McSorley, like funny rap, meme songs about him, and it's super funny. Yeah,
he definitely gets on the all name list for sure. But one of our offensive players got NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of it. Was a player that we had been ragging on early in the season.
Right.
And then we were like, okay, we know how he can play.
Right.
And we were saying all the time here that we were like, he's better than how he's playing.
Yeah.
It's because he's going into a new system. He's got different receivers this year. It's a different type of offense that he's running.
Right.
And that's why the mistakes are happening. But
the ship has righted.
If you haven't, yes, the ship has been righted. He's figured it out, and that is Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those stats he put up.
Yeah, he was 34 of 45 for 307 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had a passer rating of 115.7. If you don't know, now you know. That is a good passer rating. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy good game for him. Helped him finish November with NFL's best passer rating.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just take this last November, right? I mean, just this November. We've been talking about. We went from 1-5 to 5-6 in November. Okay. And Cousins had a 5th consecutive game with a passer rating over 100. That is huge, guys. Over 100 passer rating.
That's a super good game.
Yeah.
But in the month of November, he put up the NFL's best passer rating.
Yes.
With 124.3, which is absolutely insane.
That's almost perfect. Like,
Oh yeah. I mean,
he's
completed in November 105 of 145 passes. I mean, 1,293 yards, 12 touchdowns. I mean, that is an insane stat line.
That's just in the month.
That's 1 month. I mean, it is looking good for the Vikings right now.
Yeah, no, and so we're hoping that's going to continue. Dalvin Cook's great play. Jefferson's great play. Eric Kendricks, great play. Adam Thielen's great play. All these players that have been playing really well. The young offensive linemen that have really been stepping up, that great play. The young defensive players that have seemed to kind of starting to figure it out.
Yes.
That good play continues against the 1-10 Jaguars this Sunday. We'll be here with you guys for that game day broadcast. We'll kick off our broadcast at 11:30. The Vikings will kick off their game at noon, and we'll be with you guys for all of it, playing a bunch of PCS games. We'll be coming down that stretch. What is that on Sunday? That is, we are currently on December 3rd. We play up until December 8th. There it is, TB John So 2 getting the win there.
Yeah, it looks like TB Johnson 2 scored 18,425 points, but still had points left to give.
Make sure you use all those points and you get all of those plays, I should say, in before that clock kicks 0. But congratulations on the win, TB John So 2 in that game of Top Dog, which means we're jumping into Pride of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's and so when we come with you guys on Sunday, that's December 6th. Okay, so like we've been talking about, December 8th is that last day. That's that last day that we're gonna have that last open session. That's that last day where you can qualify, that you can make the shifts and get into those finals. So I mean, it's getting down to crunch time at that point, right? At December 6th. So make sure you're with us all day on Sunday, and especially when we're broadcasting with you guys. Make sure you're interacting with us on the app. Make sure you're interacting with us on Facebook. We want to make sure we're totally connected with you guys, getting you as much luck as possible, because it's gonna be like we always do, on the sidelines. Fourth quarter, it's fourth quarter. You're about to get into that fourth quarter. We're kind of in that home stretch right now. It's Thursday, and next Tuesday is that December 8th deadline. So make sure you are in it to win it right now. Get focused, get ready, and play as often as you can from now until then.
Oh, yeah. Well, outside of it looks like a good time to show up is on that Sunday game day broadcast to try to get into that finals, because our lowest high score right now is in Vikings victory, with Birdie Boy with the high score with 25,790 points. That is one of the more doable high scores, very beatable high score.
Because we not only have the weekly prizes, you can get into the finals with the high score on the Vikings victory.
Oh yeah.
And we played nothing but Vikings victory and top 10, our football themed game. So you can get a big jump at trying to get in there with that top 10 score, a big jump on trying to get in there with the Vikings victory.
Oh, yeah.
Get you some weekly prizes, get you some into the finals, all that stuff.
And we give you updates about how the Vikings are doing, especially against the Jaguars this week, who are right now 1-10.
That's right. So I don't want to jinx us by saying that should be an easier win, because it is the NFL. These are professional football players. I don't care if they're 1-10. They're still the best that the world has to offer at football. So we don't want to count them out at all. I don't think the Vikings will. They'll come in ready, and they've been on a roll since that bye week. I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas.
I don't think so either.
Well, especially when we got the Buccaneers coming up next week. So if we can even up the record, go into that game against Tampa Bay, that at 6-6, then we'll be 6-6. They'll be 7-5 because they're on the bye
Adam
week.
Thielen coming back this week, or is
I think so. Let me double
he
check
coming back next week for that? Because if he's not coming back this week, then it would be a definite need to get a win here. So then we can get him back rolling next week, and have it kind of carry into a really hot streak of winning and improving the team.
Yeah, no, he was activated. Was that today? Yeah, today. They announced that Adam Thielen is active on the roster now.
Oh, sweet. Yep, so then we do get Adam Thielen back against the Jaguars. That moves Andrew DePola, long snapper, back onto the practice squad. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the move that happened today, and Thielen is going to be active. So that is super good news. I like getting him a week in before we face the Buccaneers.
Yes, especially against a team like the Jaguars, where he can get a high production usage.
Yeah.
And it should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, it should be. I think we'll run a lot this week. Attack him with Delvin Cook, try to get downhill again, like we've been trying to do since the bye week. And, even when we haven't been super productive in the run, that has been setting up that pass game. And, of course, Kirk Cousins, NFC Offensive Player of the Week this last week. So we're getting great production from the quarterback, from the wide receivers, and everybody on that offense. And so, so that is happening Sunday. Make sure you're here with us. And you make sure you're with us the next couple of days. We won't have any live broadcasts on Saturday, but we will be playing. You can play BCS all day long on your phone and anywhere you are at. But the next 2 days, of course, we have a happy hour coming up after this lunch broadcast today, and we've got a lunchtime and a happy hour on Friday as well. So make sure you're part of all that. So. Yep, great shows, and just great time with you guys.
Yeah, talking about the great show, let's talk about the great things that happen because of this show and because you guys playing pilot games.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the giving to charities.
Yes.
And our charity spotlight of this week is the Hayfield Commercial Club. Really good charity we got this week.
Yeah.
Their mission is to promote businesses within their community of Hayfield and to encourage community involvement in the community of Hayfield.
Yes.
I mean, it's a super cool thing. They hold the following events for the community annually. There's a citywide garage sale, Easter coloring contest for school-age children, a costume judging contest for Halloween, and they also bring Santa to town.
Nice. That's always
Santa's
important.
coming to town.
So you say it, Santa's coming to town. No, yeah.
Santa!
I know him. So
Little elf reference right
That's
there.
right. That's right. Well, if you play spare time lanes when we're normally in our restaurants and bar locations, then that is going towards the Hayfield Commercial Club and all the great work that they're doing out there.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for our annual watch of Elf.
Yes.
Just speaking of Elf references, that is one of our favorite Christmas movies.
Absolutely.
Let us know. Comment into the chat. Let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is. We'd love to know and talk about it.
Yeah. Ben and I watched Die Hard. Just to bring in the season.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
There's Anita Alibi in first place. Anita Alibi is one of our top players.
Yeah.
Is also in our top 5 for Vikings victory.
I don't think we've gone over this week's top 5 of Vikings victory yet. Anita Alibi, I always just like saying her name.
Oh, yeah. Well, in 5th place is Anita Alibi with a score of 19,870.
A second, I'll pull it up here.
I think it's a 5.
75 is correct. Then I also got Boat Racer 1 in 4th place currently with 19,925 points. Another one of our favorite players.
Oh yeah, one of the top players in the also in the open play games.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Is holding that 5th place spot right now.
There you go.
Then in 3rd place is Flash Daddy with 22,225 points. There's a lot of 2s right there.
There is a lot of 2s for sure. And then we got Mad Dog sitting with his arm wrapped around that Alexander Madison signed photo, but don't hold too tightly because you got a lot of folks coming for that score.
Oh yeah,
Mad Dog is holding on to that right now with 22,850 points in 2nd place.
Oh yeah, and then that 1st place spot is held by none other than Scuba Steve. Is also in 3rd place in our open play games. Though he holds a high score of 22,945 points. Really good score by Scuba Steve. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, to hold on to that 1st place spot.
Yeah, the last week's 1st place spot is our overall 1st place spot, and that's Birdie Boy with 25,795 points. And so,
oh yeah, and that ends tomorrow at midnight.
It does. And here's the thing, like the cool thing with these weekly prizes on this Vikings victory is even if let's say Birdie Boy's spot in the finals gets topped, right? He still's walking away with an autographed Delvin Cook football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That happened. So, yeah, we got Anita Alibi still in 1st place, Sarah Honey in 2nd, Milky in 3rd, Jackpot Jen in 4th, Fish Catcher in 5th place, and we're at the halfway point right now in this game. We got Fish Catcher now moving into 6th, J Me in 7th, Fishy 24 in 8th, and Flash Daddy in 9th. I'm still waiting for Fishy 24 because Fishy 24 named it and claimed it, that they were feeling that they might win that mini helmet. And so I'm still waiting for them to jump into this top 5 here in the Vikings victory because sometimes when our players say stuff like that they've just got a premonition that they're going to win.
Yes, it does seem like it happens.
It does. It does. So we'll see if that does come to fruition. But as of right now, we are just rooting on Fishy 24, not able to be in that top spot yet.
Oh, yeah. I used the word fruition the other day with my roommates, and they were in awe with my vocabulary.
Oh, it's nice to have a thesaurus in the house. You got, look at there. We got Shayana. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah,
you can let me know on the app whether I'm saying that correctly. Shayana.
Yeah, because there is an Ian in the middle of it.
Yeah, it is an Ian in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it just because my name's Ian and I want Ian to be in it. So Shaina.
Shaina. Yeah, let us know if we're saying that correctly in the Player Connect app. We want to make sure we pronounce all the names correctly, and we historically have mispronounced them on a regular basis. There's Fishy 24. We talked about him. Now jumping into 1st place with just a little over 3 minutes left to play. But I think Fishy 24 is out of plays. But Shaina has actually quite a bit of plays left.
Oh yeah, we got 2 people checking in. Anita Alibi saying dropping like hotcakes, and Fishy 24 saying. God, I hope you guys are right.
Yeah, there we go. Well, let's send them some luck. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Yep, stack me up. And there you go. Fishy 24 and Anita and Alibi. Hopefully, you can stop dropping like hotcakes so much.
That's right. We're hoping that's going to help you out. There's Mav jumping into 1st. Lou Bear is in 6th. Sarah Honey in 7th. Darcy in 8th. And Scuba Steve in 9th place. Mav. I wonder if that's like Maverick. Like
the Mavericks, they've had a pretty interesting offseason this year in the NBA.
Yeah, you follow the NBA a lot closer than I do. What's the hot news right now from this week? I know we got the extension, right?
Yes, by LeBron James.
Yep.
They also re-signed AD.
Yeah, long one. Basically a 5 year. Yeah.
Contract with AD, looking pretty good. LeBron did an extension to Bronny James Jr. His graduation year.
Oh, wow.
So a little interesting because we're thinking that the NBA is going to change the rule to where prospects can go straight from the high school again to the NBA, and that's expected to happen the year before Bronny's graduation year.
Okay.
And so the whole theory is Bron then is going to choose whoever drafts Bronny.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So then they can play together.
Yeah.
For at least a short period of time.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. That would be
really cool.
I don't know. Has there ever been?
Oh, it's Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheyenne. Sorry about mispronouncing that, Cheyenne. But we're happy to see you out there in second place right now. Well, Mavs got first place, but Mavs out of plays. And Cheyenne still has plays left.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how that unfolds. It looks like the rest of our. I'm trying to look. Cheyenne is the only one with plays left.
Just speaking on the whole, just that he might play with his kid is just insane to me. Like, imagine if you were able to play football long enough that I was able to play football with you.
Right.
Like, that would have been insane.
No, that would have been.
I mean, absolutely ludicrous that actually happened. And you don't really hear about that in football happening ever.
No.
But, like, in basketball, that's probably the first time in basketball I've really heard of it happening either.
Well, with Tom Brady and the whole TB12 thing, he might be out there playing at 80. So I don't know. I don't remember
Might be
what
waiting
his son.
for one of his kids.
Yeah, I don't know what his.
I think his kids are pretty
saying.
young. I think
they're pretty young. Yeah, I can't remember.
You'd
what
have
his
to play
son's
for a
name is.
good like 7 more years before you could play with his son.
Yeah. Well, he'd only be 50. So I mean, that you just do some
only.
You just do some TB12 and
Oh.
you're good, man. You're good. You got the broccoli pajamas, and you got your, what do you got? Your kelp sheets.
Oh yeah.
And then when you wake up in the morning, it's like you're 20 again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, it's official. Mav took the win. Cheyenne not quite enough points to be able to pass up Mav. Mav scoring 15,915 points. Yeah, some 15 surrounding a 9.
Right? 15-9-15. Congratulations, Mav, on the big win. And we are rolling into
our final game.
It's our final game. It's Vikings victory, one of our favorite games, of course. Hopefully you guys are participating on this bracket. We've got a bracket. It's a Sweet 16 bracket of games on Facebook. And people are voting. I don't know where it's going to end up here with the Winter Wolves and
Walleye.
Wild Walleye is happening right now. I would suspect Wild Walleye is going to win that. That would be a big upset for Winter Wolves if they got the win there. We did already have.
I'm all for anarchy though. As you can tell by some of my football picks sometimes when I pick the Jets.
Total chaos. Chaos.
I think I've picked the Jets 4 times this year.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Adam and Gase, just one of the great football minds. Almost as good as Matt Patricia. I wonder if they could team up.
That would be in college. They'd be a really good coaching squad.
There you go. Well, and I'll say this. At the coordinator level, they both did have a lot of success.
Oh, yeah. No, if they are your two defensive and offensive – is Gay's an offensive guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you had them two as your offense and defensive coordinator, you're sitting pretty good.
Oh, yeah. No, I think they got they got great minds. I think the challenge is they're a little cantankerous.
You see, like, Patricia pushed away all of his good players, it felt like. Yeah. Like, especially – creating that bad relationship with Darius Slay, who's not a great cornerback, but one of the better cornerbacks in the league.
I mean, all pro several years,
I mean, yeah. And I mean, he can't play man very well.
No,
but
he's a zone cover guy, and see, that was the problem. Patricia's a man cover guy, and then but you don't push away a good player. You can trade him away, get value.
No, but then you trade him to the Eagles, who have nobody that can trade to you for value.
No,
maybe a D tackle.
I was looking at well, first I was looking at I was watching the Mic'd Up with Eric Kendricks, and I was enjoying that. It's pretty amazing. He was doing an amazing job in the Mic'd Up, where he's calling out at the line of scrimmage what way, and they might have just been showing all the times he was, right?
Yeah.
But he was calling out which way the ball was going before the snap.
Wow. I mean, that's the kind of intelligence that those linebackers have. They do so much film study.
Oh, yeah.
And know, like, this formation, there's only about 5 different variations of plays that they run out of this formation specifically. And they can recognize that formation, know what 5 plays, and be able to pick out the play by the motion that happens before the play even happens. It's insane what those linebackers can read. Because
he's looking at that pre-snap read, calling out, they're going, they're running right, and then he basically, not to go too deep into the, what do you want to have as your linebacker as far as his flow should be over the top and to where that ball's going. But he actually was fast enough he's saying the ball's going over there, so I know it was intentional. He undercuts that, right? Exactly what you teach not to do.
Yeah.
And just fouls right behind and gets the running back in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, insane.
And as he's tackling me, he goes, I told you I knew where you're going. So, yep, there you go. But anyways, I was watching that, and then I was watching the list of all the bad moves that that Bob Quinn, the former GM of the Detroit Lions, made during his tenure.
Yeah.
And one was just compiling running backs and not getting any other top wide receivers into the fold.
We've gotten so many running backs because we've been so worried about running backs that now we have like running backs.
Yeah, just coming out our ears, running backs.
Yeah.
So basically, I think other than Galladay, all the wide receivers are free agents next year. Like, no one's secured any of the wide receivers.
Oh, yeah. We could have a terrible receiving core next year.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, the Detroit Lions, the mess that they are, that plays well for our Vikings, though.
Oh, yeah. Good thing I'm a Vikings fan now.
Yeah, that's right. Purple and gold, baby.
Skull.
Yeah. Yeah, no Honolulu blue around here. We'll see what kind of coach they can get and what kind of GM. But we got Fishy24 jumping out into first place. Scuba Steve right on his heels in second. There's a bunch of our top players. She-Devil, Fish Catcher, Jamie, and RJ5616, which we think might have just gotten passed with what used to be the best score of any game, top game.
Oh, yeah.
In Meso Perch with 30,890 points. But the rumor is that Beef jumping out there and in Meso Perch getting an even bigger score.
Yeah.
But we're rooting for you out there. RJ5616. See what you can do. Oh, there's one of our top players. Boat Racer 1 in second place. Rumsey in first, but we are shortly we just got in, is what I should say, just got into this game, so a lot of movement can happen. This is not only for that top score of Vikings victory, trying to top Birdie Boy with just about 26,000. It's 25,795 points, but also trying to get into that top 5 for this week's Vikings prizes.
Those
top 5
prizes include the top 2 prizes being a signed photo by Alexander Madison and a signed mini helmet by Adam Thielen.
Yeah,
I mean, those 2 are pretty sweet prizes right there.
Yeah, not only is Adam Thielen one of the top 3 PFF graded wide receivers in the NFL, but he's also a Minnesotan.
Yeah, he is a native, if you would like to call it. He is a Minnesota lifer.
That's right. Star at in the Detroit Lakes, and then with Minnesota State.
Yeah.
I think they're the Mavericks. I have to look that up. If I've got that, that's impressive if I got that right.
That would be impressive.
Minnesota State, I believe the Mavericks. So we'll see if I am correct. Now, Minnesota State on the sitcom TV show Coach are the Screaming Eagles. But I think the actual Minnesota State football team is the Mavericks.
Minnesota State mascot. Let's see what
we get there. There's Rumsey still in first place. Boat Racer 1 in second. There we go.
You're good. It's confirmed. They are the Mavericks. Their official mascot is Stomper, the Maverick.
Oh, Stomper the Maverick. I wonder if Mav, our winner of our last game, is maybe alumni.
Oh,
yeah. There we go. We got Rumsey in first. Boat Racer 1 in second. There's Mav back out there in sixth place. Fish Catcher in seventh. Granny J in eighth, and Slim Jim in ninth.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't want to skip out on the educational part of the broadcast.
The educational part.
Oh yes, it is this day in history.
We've been very highbrow all day today, I feel like.
Do you think so?
I don't know. I don't think so, no.
I don't know if we ever are.
No.
Well, what's today's day in history?
We're very highbrow around here. Yeah,
what's today's day in history?
Today's day in history is on December 3rd, 1947, Marlon Brando's famous cry of Stella first booms across a Broadway stage, electrifying the audience at the Ethel Barrymore Theater during the first ever performance of Tennessee Williams' play, A Streetcar Named Desire. So that debuted today in 1947. And, of course, the famous Marlon Brando crying out, Stella! Of course, I always think a guy yelling out a gal's name, right?
Yes.
When you just say that, I think of Adrian.
I do. But Stella is second.
Yeah, Stella is a little classier version, I feel like. But
if you're actually into good, like quality.
Although I believe Rocky was Picture of the Year.
Was it?
It was Picture of the Year.
It's a really good movie. I just don't know if the acting quality is quite there.
I'll tell you what. I mean, you know what's amazing is, because when you watch him act, you don't think that Sylvester Stallone maybe is the best actor or anything. But like those Rocky movies, like he wrote that.
Oh, he is a very creative guy.
Yeah.
Because wasn't he also a director?
Yeah, I think he
wrote, directed,
and
acted in one of very few people that actually can pull that off.
Yeah, and that's kind of like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I don't know if they wrote it. I think they wrote it. Didn't they? What's it called? With Robin Williams.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. Mm-hmm. I think they wrote that.
Yeah, I think so as well. That was one of their first big movies that they had that kind of got them into the stardom.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. The fact checkers in the back room may tell us otherwise, but I'm throwing out all kinds of stuff like Mavericks on. I feel like I'm getting my mind all acutely focused for the Family Feud
audition. Well, let's look at Dorky right now, just because Dorky still has a couple plays left and is at 18,000 points.
Where's that
Only needs 19,800 to be able to get into that top spot.
Yeah, to pass Anita Alibi. We'll see if that happens.
And would only need a 2,000 point bump to be able to get into that 20,000 point range, which would get him all the way into that fourth place spot.
Granny J in second only has 11,000 points, but has a lot of plays.
So it'll be interesting to see. I see Boat Racer 1 checking in, saying back to work. See y'all at the session tonight.
All right, see ya. Thanks for checking in, Boat Racer. I'm gonna send some luck out your way
for the session.
Yeah, for the session. There it comes for you, and good luck at work, man. But I'll be on the production side of things, so I'll be out here with you guys off air.
It also does look like that Flash Daddy needs a little bit of luck as well.
Okay.
He says, got to be the lowest score I've gotten this game.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll give you some luck. so that you can increase that top score next time you play.
Here we go.
There you go, Flash Daddy. I mean,
one of our top players out there.
I mean, maybe one of his lowest scores that he's played, but I think he's still in that top 10. Let's see. Oh, nope, no longer in that top 10.
Okay. Yeah, Flash Daddy, one of our top players out there. Not in our top scores. I'm trying to look through here.
Oh, and it looks like Dorky used
right
up the rest of their plays. So Dorky's holding that top spot at 18,000 points. Let's see if that third place spot can get over there. That's Granny
J.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Granny J still had some plays last time I looked.
Yeah, still with a good amount of plays. Granny J is the only one that I feel like could get a shot at that first place spot over Dorky.
Granny J, you just got 2 minutes left to get those plays in. Make sure you get it in. See what happens. You never know. Just a couple of plays can make a world of difference. So we'll see how that plays out for Granny J. We got CSI in 6th place, Rumsey in 7th. Carbs are in 2nd place, never on my diet. Are they in 2nd place? Got Granny 13 in 4th.
Oh, yeah, and this is all to get a shot at those weekly prizes or to be able to get in that finals, beat out Birdie Boy for that #1 spot.
Yeah, that's going to take a really good effort to beat out Birdie Boy this round because we only got just a minute left and no one's super close on that at the moment.
Yeah,
so
it looks like I think Dorky's going to be able to hold on to this one with that 18,000 point get a really good game for Dorky, just not enough, barely not enough to get into that top 5.
Yeah. Well, it looks like now Granny J has used up all of their plays. Just ending that with 12,405 points out there. Carbs is in 3rd. But Dorky looks like someone would have to come from outside the top 9 in the last 40 seconds to pass up Dorky for this win. But well, this has been a super fun lunch broadcast.
Oh, it's been great. I think Brat agrees with us saying you two are hilarious, LOL. Thanks, Brat.
Appreciate it, man.
We try to be. I mean, we're not all the time funny, but, you know, some of the time we get it right.
Sometimes we're funny in our own head and not out there else,
well, let's shoot some luck over to Brat for the rest of the game for thinking that we're funny.
There we go, Brat. Boom! There you go, man. That's my luck hook shot right there.
It's not a good hook shot.
No, it wasn't
just
enough.
when you're throwing luck. But in basketball,
I used to be known
30% of the time you make it every time.
Yeah, I used to be known for my sky hook. It was me and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah.
Well, that's the end of our game. Dorky getting that win with 18,485 points. Good job, Dorky.
Congratulations on the win, and what a great show. Loved hanging out with you guys for this lunch. I'll be back with you guys on the production side of things with Cash Crew 2 here with you guys at happy hour in the open session.
I won't be back till
lunchtime
tomorrow. Well, and remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a good night. Good day, guys.
Yeah, have a great one.